Hello people, and again, this is the next battle of GBB25 in the solo. We have OSIS versus PACMAX. The original link's in the description. I was one of the live judges, and I'm going to tell you my thoughts about the battle, round by round. I'm also going to compare video to live, and just have fun and watch this battle. Also, important disclaimer, beatboxing is, for the most part, subjective, so don't take my opinions as fact. No one knows the answer. It's all opinion, so this is only just my one. I just feel like that's important to say, you know? So it's just my thoughts. All right then, let's get into it. Sapnin. Let's go.
Right here, live in the red, we have OSIS versus PACMAX. PACMAX chose for OSIS to go first here at the Grand Beatbox Battle 25
so
in Tokyo. Crowd, are you ready?
Seed. Yeah.
I said
right,
the three, y'all say
go.
the two and the one. Let's get it in 3. 2, 1, Gets more. More. Just like your fat bitch friend, yeah, listen.
Some aggression.
Two elements combine. Two elements combine. Two elements combine. Two elements. Fuck it up.
If I remember well, every time you battle a French guy, it never ends good for you.
Alem Jola, now PACMAX. You know it. OSIS, don't worry. You know how it feels already. To lose to a French guy? Once, twice, thrice. Yeah.
Spicy little trick. All right then. So round ones. Oh man, they're both killing it. Execution is super strong. They're both similar in a lot of scores, or the way I'm thinking, it's quite similar. Like their skill is around the same. Their structure is kind of just as good as each other. Their control, their execution, their style, it's all quite even. But PACMAX sounds louder live. He did in this battle. Things just came through a little bit stronger. So for that, it tips slightly to PACMAX, but that's not the only factor. There's one more too. There is such thing as being too locked in, which means that you write a set, it stays one way, only one way, and versatility becomes barren. And that's the way of OSIS's round, which is obvious because he's first. It's quite hard to be like that. The only way is to battle per person. So to have sets for PACMAX, as you can hear, PACMAX prepared for OSIS, and it really worked. And that is some smart battling. The thing OSIS gave PACMAX was a beatbox set. So if we're talking about battle material, battle information, we don't really have any. Just here's how good my beatbox is. Versus PACMAX's, here's my beatbox, pretty much just as good, but here's me being fluid with your stuff and using it. Here's my take of it. Here's my lyrics for you. Here's my preparation for you. So it's kind of just the same thing, but +1. So it's like that. I actually don't remember what happens in these round 2s, so we'll find out. But for now, being open, PACMAX being open is working really well because he can also go toe-to-toe with the technical side from OSIS. Now, for some reason, it's just a more power. Things are coming out a bit more for PACMAX on the stage than they are for OSIS. But this snare from OSIS was fat. And this double thing, this 2 elements, is it like 2 elements combined? 2 elements combined. That is sick. It's like... I'd have to analyze the technique, but I can already tell it's really tough. But yeah, it's just a bit like... The round from OSIS is a little bit closed. It's kind of like a closed book, where it's like... We just got only beatboxers speaking. It's tough for me to say. Also, it's so important to just admit that, right, there's a real big problem with these big beatbox battles. I'll tell you it. It's so almost impossible not to just go ahead and prepare a set from start to finish, 1 minute 30, because it's such a big moment. Like, it's a moment that has a lasting impression forever. It gets so many clicks. So many people watch it. It represents you to a massive advertisement, massive degree. So how can you not overthink it and like prepare it? Because it's clearly obvious that it matters so much. You might as well make your best set to the second, to the filler, the transition, which can also work a lot. But the best things seem to happen when someone doesn't care as much and they just kind of turn up and have fun with it. But how can you turn up and just have fun when so much is at stake? It's really tough position. It's a really tough one. A big mental game. All right.
Switch! Yeah, I know that you want the way you want me. I
feel like he might have needed to counter.
I know that you want the way you want me. I know what you want, what you cannot see. I know that you want. I know what you want. I know what you want, where you want me. I know what you want, and that's the frequency. And match the frequency. And match the frequency. I can beat you in a bin, skirt it round the block and then I'm scratching off the bin. I can beat you in a bin, skirt it round the block and then I'm scratching at the whip.
Good save. I'm going to play the second round out. Oh, he's coming to scratch. Got the crowd going. He might have done this in Japan.
Okay. Esta noche fiesta.
Oh, we're doing the same. Whoa, I love that.
fingers on the itchy. Here we go.
Yeah, that's friendly fire. That's French fire.
Oi! Oi! And there's spare time. Didn't feel like there was.
Keep the love going for the battle. Make some noise. Give it up for the boys. Come on now.
All right then, what we got going on?
Going to our esteemed judging panel, only one can move on. I want you to go and throw a red up for OSIS. It'll be a blue for PACMAX. Moving on to the next round, GBB25. Crowd, help me out. Going to our judges. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. In 3. Give it up for PACMAX. But keep that love going for OSIS, OSIS,
Such a high-profile battle. Yeah, big up, man.
And I'm Jula, now PACMAX.
Okay, screaming to talk, so I will. All right. So those round 2s, talking about the round 2s alone, same thing, duplicated. It's like that. So I said OSIS felt the need to counter. Well, that's because it's a battle. We need to find out who's the winner, who wins the clash. Well, PACMAX has already answered OSIS, so it feels like OSIS would have. It felt like impulsed. No, sorry. It felt obligated that you have to show that you can do that too, just to show off the weapon of counter, the weapon of the battle clash, write the story. But he stayed closed and he stayed to his set. So the beatbox is doing the talking. The way that OSIS is trying to win, and the only way to win is I need to beatbox better. Let me show my sets are better. So for all of that efforts, I can admit that OSIS's sets are more mature. The structure is more mature. The fillers are meticulous. It's very intricate, and the structure, therefore, is in one sense better. But actually, the open structure of PACMAX makes me think the structure is even. But again, PACMAX is a bit more open. He's battling to OSIS, where OSIS is battling away from PACMAX. It's kind of like OSIS is doing it for the judges in the crowd, whereas PACMAX is doing it to OSIS for the judges in the crowd. Do you know, it's like that, bang, bang, and OSIS is kind of just one linear lane. And then this thing, I need to hear it, you know, that's a tough technique. But these tricks were also then going to par with the complexity of OSIS. So PACMAX also went there too, to the skill. So the skill, the structure, basically, OSIS was better with maturity of set, but PACMAX was a little bit better at everything else, kind of. Even the execution, because OSIS was on track to be the one that had the cleaner execution, but he kind of made a couple of slips at the end of that second round. So that would kind of go to PACMAX in a sense. This one felt harder live to judge than in the video. The video feels very obvious to PACMAX, which is, I did not expect, because OSIS normally sounds more refined in the video. But I don't know what it was. It was kind of just like OSIS is so inevitably sick that the beats were just really good and convincing. He had really great beats. But yeah, it was an easy decision live because I knew it was close-ish, but obvious to one person, PACMAX. And in a video, it's definitely that way for me. But yeah, the battle is a tough one to prepare for. PACMAX did a great job. So many great tricks. Great power. He was louder. And the overall winner. It was quite simple for me to think this way. But I do prefer the beatboxing style of OSIS. The sets are just so sick, and I want to hear them more and in perfect form. They're like really impressive. Or the arrangement, the structure, the techniques, the layers, the textures. Really impressive. But the battle winner, PACMAX. All right, cheers for checking it out, guys. Hope you enjoyed it with me. On to the next one. See you later.